If there's one big problem tech startups in Orlando face, it's lack of capital. In fact, if you add up all the seed capital across all the states in 2013, Florida ranks 18th. And given that Florida is about to become the third most populated state, we need to do something about this. I'm Greg Pollack, and about a year and a half ago I created Starter Studio, Orlando's first technical accelerator, where we help companies get to the next stage in their business. We've run 2 classes now, and we're going to be running the 3rd in January. But here's the thing. Without additional opportunities to get investment here in Orlando, the startups graduating from our program won't get the same opportunities that they might in places like Silicon Valley. We want to fix this, which is why we want to create in Orlando something called StarterCorps, a seed fund and second stage accelerator we want to get up and running by applying for a $250,000 EDA grant. This is the same EDA grant that was awarded to the Tampa Bay Wave Center about 2 years ago, which jump-started their amazing accelerator program. However, in order to apply for this grant, we need to raise matching funds, which is why we need your financial support. So, if you want to be a part of this, please head over to GoFundMe, and we even have some different reward levels you might want to read about if you want to pledge your support.
I'm Kirsty Chadwick, and what I'm passionate about is helping innovative tech startups grow into amazing companies. StarterCorps will help Central Florida's technology entrepreneurs fill the gap between bootstrapping their companies and raising their first round of angel investment. StarterCorps will provide young tech startups with incremental rounds of equity capital, which they will use to acquire their first customers and generate revenues. Revenues and customer acquisition is a key milestone that angels and early-stage VCs like to see in the companies they invest in. And here's the best part. StarterCorps is what's called an evergreen fund. And what that means is profits that the fund earns when companies that it's invested in exit go right back into the fund and are then put into the next generation of startup companies. This evergreen models work very well in other regions in the United States, and it's one reason that those regions are doing much better than Florida is when it comes to the amount of seed and early stage capital deployed in our innovative companies. The reason we're reaching out to you is because the EDA requires that we show that we have strong financial commitments within our community for this type of grant. So if you believe a fund like StarterCorps would add value to the technology startups in our region, please consider a financial commitment.
One last thing I'm really excited about is the new location for Starter Studio. The 3rd class will be located in Orlando's newest tech co-working space, Canvas. The Canvas co-working space was built from the ground up with startups in mind. And by co-locating both stages of Starter Studio and StarterCorps at Canvas, we'll be creating a highly collaborative environment to help startups thrive. So you might be thinking, what happens if we don't raise enough funding for the grant? Well, don't worry, we're going to be doing it anyways, but like any startup, if we can raise a little bit of money, we'll be able to accelerate StarterCorps and get it going sooner. So please take a moment to read over our rewards and consider getting in touch with us. I mean, if you don't see the rewards there, if you want to give an even bigger financial contribution, just get in touch, send me an email. Really, I won't mind. And thanks.